Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TradeXchange market wrap-up for the 18th of August 2016. Before we dive into the markets, just wanted to remind everyone, those of you who are listening to the video and audio of this presentation, you are eligible, if you're not a subscriber yet, to receive 50% off of your first month's subscription, which is a great deal. We'll show you how to do that in just a moment here, where you go to the main website. You can either email us, the TradeXchange at thetradexchange.com, 203-939-1250, or DM us on Twitter for the TV video promotion. And if you are checking out on Subscribe, you can use coupon code TVVIDEO for the 50% off your first month's subscription. Folks, let's jump into the markets for the day. The Dow Jones finishing at 18,597.70. S&P 500 2187.02, Nasdaq at 5240.15. Taking a look at your right hand side, obviously this is the SPY. We're looking at a 1 minute candlestick chart. Starting out more or less mixed on the session. Seeing some volatility just about midday, but going towards the positive towards the close. The FTSE closing higher as well at 68.96. West Texas Intermediate crude closing higher by 2.93% at 48.91. We are continuing to hear commentary from oil ministers around the world with respect to the upcoming OPEC meeting, petroleum meeting, and the impact and discussions that are going on in anticipation of that particular meeting. So we are seeing continued strength in West Texas Intermediate crude oil. Gold higher by more than 0.5% at 1357.60. Silver still below that 20 handle, but at 19,735. We'll also take a look at UNG. Reminder, this was the EIA natural gas report today at 10:30. We did have a spike there off of those numbers, where we had a less than anticipated build in natural gas storage to 22 BCF versus the 27 BCF forecast. And you saw some strength off of that EIA number. Diving into the 10-year yield, currently at 1.536, still range bound or so in the 10-year yield. A lot of eyes on the treasuries, folks, between that 1.5 and 1.6% handle. We saw some continued weakness in the DXY, the dollar index, lower by more than 0.5% at 94.100. Taking a look at your economic activity for tomorrow, 1 p.m., we have the Baker Hughes rig count. For your earnings pre-market tomorrow, we'll have DEEL, FLHIBB, MSG, and TUES, among others. In after hours, we'll have AVH. In highlighted option activity, before we get into the GT, we did have activity in MDLZ and FCEL. So, folks, when you're seeing call activity on the offer, it tends to be a bullish sentiment, someone buying on the offer. When you're seeing call activity on the bid side, as you see here in FCEL, that tends to have a bearish sentiment off of that transaction. In GT, we saw the September 29 call activity over 6,000 contracts at 80 cents on or by the offer, expiring September 16th. We'll show you that GT in just a moment. And this was at 9:42. So again, we're just using a very simple 1 minute candlestick chart. And we see here at 9:42. And you saw a really interesting continuation of strength, of positive price action throughout the day. It was also mentioned by the Nigerians on CNBC in the first part of the afternoon. Again, that's GT, Goodyear, Tire, and Rubber. Taking a look at your highlighted company filings, we had ESES, 10% owner, purchasing 20,000 shares at $2.39. CRBP, Form 4 for the CFO in two lots, over just about 84,000 shares and 65,000 shares of CRBP. We'll dive into the level watch alert from Zozo Stock Watch. We'll pull up this right here, and we'll relate them back to where we're seeing on the left-hand side. We'll begin with HTBX, level watch alert over $1.56. You see the blue arrow here, and keep in mind on the corresponding volume here, folks. We did see a continuation of price action and volume. Nice combination there. Nice technical level to go through and continue above that $1.56. Again, that's HTBX. REN. You've seen this stock within TradeXchange for a number of days. Interesting activity within the last number of days. Again, that's REN, and the level watch was at $9.57, over $18.95 for a possible $19 break. You see that blue arrow here, and we did see that going through that $18.95 and over that $19 break. Nice price action in REN and CHK. So we'll take a look at how CHK performed off of that $5.91 level. In CHK, you see that blue arrow, seeing continuation once that went through that particular level of 591, off of that 9:51 a.m. level watch alert from Zozo level watch alert, and so you saw a nice continuation in the name. See consistent volume there, nicely into noontime Eastern Standard Time. So again, that's CHK. Taking a look at your highlighted syndicates on BSF, S-3A, $50 million mixed shelf filing. That's on BSF. SCTY, $124 million, 6.5 solar bonds, series 2016 13-18. That's SCTY. Taking a look at your merger and risk arbitrage, we typically provide this in the morning from Merger Brief. SFNL and UBSI, United Bank shares to buy Cardinal Financial for $27.69 per share, and SEMI Global Wafers to buy Sun Edison Semiconductor for $12 per share in cash. So folks, if you don't get this information in the morning, a great way to do that. We'll show you that in just a moment. And we'll put this right up here, folks, and there we are. So this is from the home page. You'll click on Mashup right over here. You see what that looks like. If you don't get it, definitely give us take a moment to put in your name, your email, your phone number. We'll put you on the list to get that information, or certainly subscribers get that before our mailing list. So that's something that's provided to only our subscribers within the forum, Squawk, and Market Stream information, including EGN, early global news, and the Mashup. So folks, thanks for checking in. Thanks for listening. Wishing you a very pleasant evening. See you in the morning.